These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you, like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is. Home's where the heart is.
Good morning, grasshoppers. All right. Several funny things happened on the way to the stream this morning. First things first, very exhausted yesterday morning. And I did not make it back on as my oldest daughter was away for the weekend and, as usual, stirred up a little bit of trouble as far as me being able to get up in the morning. Not her fault, of course. Mostly my fault. I should have probably addressed everything earlier. But, needless to say, I feel like I let TFS down as he donated 1,000 bits the other morning and kept me to keep on doing what I'm doing, except I fumbled on the first day after I received that lovely donation. Let's see what's going on here. So this morning I had an internal server token error in my Streamlabs, so my game started. I actually want to look at my game with Charles Echec. I did play poorly. That was the problem. Now I was white, and everything seemed to be just fine and equal for the most part, all the way up until it wasn't. So here I burned my bridges a wee bit, debating on whether or not the move A4 was legitimate. I didn't have to go all in with G4, G5 with the idea that Queen H5 would accomplish something, but I did. And now D4 kind of bailed out. I really needed to start going after these weak and dark squares on the set of the board. Instead, I doubled down on the defense of D4, which allows him to undouble his pawns. So I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. Queen H5. Apparently I need to just abandon ship here for the most part, which is really sad. Queen H5. And now I was all in, and my opponent responded inappropriately. I thought for sure I was just completely toasted here. Bishop C3 was a natural move, and we were just going to go for some simplification, and I'm just going to be worse, of course. I also considered F5 possibilities. So check here. Bishop C3, C takes D4, and now I'm better. But what did I miss? Queen takes C7 just wins. I was so blindsided. Oh, silly me. Well, we're ready for the next round. Nico, good morning, and thank you for joining us. Checking our microphone, checking our sound, checking our music. Not getting anything accomplished that we want to in this particular position. There he is. I'm going with the old remedy. I haven't done this in a while. I thought actually the best answer was A4, to be honest. I really did think the best answer was A4. But we're just going to continue applying some pressure here. The idea is that any bishop to b2 will be met by an attack on the b2 square. We're just going to continue developing. And there it is. That is what we were after. Piece coordination is what this game is all about. Coordinating your forces, not unlike an orchestra or 7-piece band. In this case, we only have 4 pieces left. Now, should we keep him occupied or not? Takes. Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure on F7. I don't like it. Let's just keep up the pressure as best we can. Coordinating our pieces in the center. I have a couple of redundant knights. Is Nico really after material here? Simple Forkovich, taking advantage of a Pinovich. Now, Nico should not be going after material. Oh no, and I was meant to make a phone call for Nico yesterday morning too. I just realized my day was completely wiped out by my oldest daughter's news that she is going to be moving out with my grandson. Let's give Informant 153 a quick shout out. That is, as it is key to our development. This folds in line this particular tactic that we just saw of not attacking pieces that are weak just because they can be taken. We're gaining time on that bishop. 1:15, I'm on the middle. Gonna keep up the pressure. And we are going to continue to keep up the pressure. How do we keep up the pressure? Let's, first things first, take care of our back rank weakness. And are we up a piece? We're going to be up an exchange after this. Do I wish to do that? No, we need to capture. And then we're going to continue the pressure with 94. Just getting lucky, folks. That's all. Just getting lucky. Bishop takes d2, knight takes d2, and knight c3 check after rook a2. So we're going to take care of this business this morning. For Nico's FIDE, I want to put him in touch with the right person. What a jettison yesterday was. We did get a lot of stuff done.
Good game.
Thank you, Nico. I just was talking about our situation on stream that I needed to make a phone call for you yesterday. My oldest daughter has, ironically, Sunday night, extremely late Sunday night.
Nico Demonius
said.
No worries.
Again for helping me with this
I haven't helped you with it yet successfully, so let's not thank me just yet. Let's try to see if we can do it. I'm sure we can. I'm trying to think of who the new person at FIDE is that I have to deal with, but I think we'll be okay. I don't know if you're on Twitter. Might be able to set it up through Twitter messages, but those
Nico Demonius
said. Well, you agreed to do so. That already counts.
Oh no, I would definitely try to help. I was completely upset that I did not get on yesterday morning. My oldest daughter told me that she's going to be moving out with my grandson. And I did not sleep very well and did not get up yesterday morning, or did not go to sleep early enough, let's just put it that way, to get online. And I actually woke up just in time to realize that although I had unlocked the tournament, I failed to withdraw from the tournament because I didn't think I was going to miss the stream. So half awake. I think I actually fell asleep during my game yesterday morning as I played the first round game, half awake. Craziness. And this morning I could not win a game with full awareness against Charles Klein. Charles Check. Charles Chess. There we go. We're going to restart the speech chat just to see what's going on. The great thing about speech chat is that I don't miss a chat that is in YouTube as well. At least I have a chance to respond to the YouTube comments. That's the major benefit to having the speech chat on. Let's check IVB versus Ultimate Warrior to see if he can escape this. He's got to walk all the way back.
Nico Demonius
said.
To escape these.
Can DM you on Instagram.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't think many people should have Twitter these days.
Nicodemonius.
Said. And have some range of default messengers like Viber / WhatsApp / Telegram and so on.
Excellent. Yeah, I don't know if people have reservations with Instagram and WhatsApp and Facebook, obviously, because of their relationships with the mogul. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Zuckerberg. I really haven't finished my study in this particular regard. On the Birds opening. If I'm going to be playing this for the next 7 months, I need a lot more tools, weapons, and arsenals here, and understanding how these positions work. Not sure if this is the correct response, honestly. Let's try migrating to that side of the board.
Nicodemonius.
Said. When I was around 1200 like us rating, I tried a lot to play the bird. As soon as I switched to English, I gained like 200 points.
I agree with you. That is absolutely the case. You start to play the main lines, you just gain rating points hand over fist, to be honest. That's all it is. All you really have to do is start playing main lines. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can't get there from here? Can I get there from here? Alright, first things first. I want to see whether he defends f6 or g6. He defends that way. So we're going this direction. And then I think we're just trying to threaten to checkmate, though. Once we've stopped some of these defensive problems. Now check, check, check. I need to decoy the queen a little bit. Or do I? Let's not. Let's just pretend like we're going to be threatening mate. I'm going to threaten mate in this manner. Removing a defender. Opening up a line. This had been sort of planned from the moment I didn't take on A takes B5 earlier. Just didn't want to get decoyed or distracted. Always had this move in reserve, whether I was taking advantage of a rook on A8 being unprotected or not. Can't believe I'm under 2100. But yeah, I had the same interesting experience. Basically, I would play the Najdorf. I played the Najdorf, the King's Indian. What else? The usual Bobby Fischer openings, E4. And the moment I stopped playing those openings, I became a master, by the way. The moment I stopped playing those openings, master was on the horizon. So I stopped studying opening theory. So I'd highly welcomed this opportunity from Itzarina Chan. I haven't actually looked to see who's online this morning. As I rushed in here, again, online this morning. As I rushed. Yep. Sorry about that. I open up this for the first time. I have to add Nico as a contact, I think. I do have Telegram. Perhaps that will be the most useful. I'm not entirely happy with Telegram, just because I've been getting a bit of spam from Telegram. Quite a bit of spam.
Said, "Hi John."
Good morning, Eric. How are you, Mon? How was your weekend of billiards? I hope you had a good weekend. My stream manager is very unusual.
Erikido 23
said, "I ran horrible at my pool tourney."
Oh no. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. But then again, we are our own worst judges to a certain extent of our abilities. What in the world? Trying to get the
Erikido 23
said, "Play a lock-up safe and wire the 9 ball. They kick hit. Then break and 1-9 combo lines up."
Erikido 23
said,
indeed.
"Race to 3.
The luck factor in these games is really huge. It's really sad. Alright, now I need the reward request queue above the chat. There we go. Trying to make sure I don't miss any reward requests. That was supposed to be up there. If you wish to avoid ads, we recommend you subscribe. I don't know what else I can say. Oh no. Stream preview goes up here. Unstable. I've been getting unstable a lot lately. It's really annoying. Let's check out Viper as he disposes of
Erikido 23
said,
Charles's check.
"Are you doing another learning stream soon?"
Today is Tuesday Team 9 Ball Day, and I realized that since we were postponed from a holiday party last week, I'm not going to get a chance to do it today. I have to actually do a little bit of extra work, not to mention there's some construction that's going to be going on here in the library, which is not good. I have to move some things around. I'm going to reorganize the closet for the chess equipment, so that way I can get most of the stuff that is here out of my room. I have to reorganize some things. But I am hoping that tomorrow I will be hitting the learning stream in full force until my youngest daughter comes home. On the cards, I've definitely been penning out lines from the Unstoppable American. I have 4 learning streams. Ideally, I'll have 4 games to do from the Unstoppable American. I have yet to do 5 games from Bobby Fischer Explained. And I like the assignments, basically, the assignment principle, which MD Night Zero prompted me with. Haven't had time to shave. Oh, good morning. Alright, am I over? I'm not over. Yeah, I'm entering E4 with E5 at the moment.
Nicodemonius
said.
Excellent.
I my Telegram username if you want to add me there.
Thank you, sir. I was just starting to bring up Telegram, actually. I'm not going to open that in this window, obviously, but... I mean, they connected me with so many people. I just reported some random cryptocurrency guy for repeatedly trying to sell me cryptocurrency yesterday. Along with all right, we're off to the races, folks. Now, some of these lines, I have to admit, they're absolutely easily equal. And the tricky part is just playing them well. For example, in that position, I think knight c3 was a far more dangerous move. I'm not entirely sure. Does knight c3 the move now? Trying to recall. This is that gambit by that Arena and company were working out, and I had worked out an advantage for black. So it's not this one, ironically. Last time I played this variation, I lost horribly. How are we doing on this? I considered taking this song out of the loop. Fair enough. Trying to think of how I blundered in this particular variation last time. Which I did blunder, obviously.
There are times when a woman has to say what's on her mind. Even though she knows how much it's gonna hurt.
Oops. Is that how I blundered? By not taking the free queen? Botez Gambit? Streaming and playing at the same time, folks, can be hazardous for your chess game. That is exactly how I lost the game before, by the way. You know, I've lost 2 games like that. My opponent played a move, and I assumed that I knew what I was doing. Let's look at my games as black. Believe it or not, I've lost 2 games exactly the same way. White wins with knight takes e4 in this position. 5 out of 6 times against me. Rook takes e4 check. And I lost both of these games to the same tactic. I think I castled queenside. Who is the other lucky recipient? Let's see if we can find the other lucky recipient. Bishop e7. And after knight takes d4, I lost. I did not lose. I lost a different way. I lost a tall 86-67 a different way the last time. At least I didn't hang my queen the last time. But let me see how I did hang my queen. The knight takes, bishop takes e6. Now, I'm fairly certain that I lost my queen to queen h5 the last time as well. Let me just check my other message route here for the most part.
Hey, how about 3 times in the first and last?
Sorry, I was watching a YouTube video. On the cool poker prowess of Phil Locke. Trying to learn something by studying the great players in poker. Their patter, their everything. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Ah, that was a hard name to figure out on Telegram. I went all the way to that to find that. I started to type it in. You imagine?
Ollie 14,970.
Said. G.
Ollie 14,970.
Said. Sorry.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Thank you, Nico. All right. That's a little bit more reliable than Lee Chess and other stuff. First time I've had a reason to use that service. Interestingly enough, I don't even know what my name is.
Nicodemonius.
Said. I couldn't resist the urge to make a small chess pun.
No, I set you up. I thought the same thing when I had a choice of a check mark when I typed it. And I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted.
Good morning, John. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Ollie. How are you? One more round of misery as I hung my queen earlier.
970.
Said. Sorry, the technician was just here.
Are you at work, Ollie? Are you at work? I know Arena's at work. She doesn't always get a chance to work at home.
Ollie 14,970.
Said. At home ATM.
Ah, that's pretty
Ollie
cool.
14,970.
Said. Arena is at work.
I'll wait just a moment here. All right, and we're off.
Pegasus SWE.
Said.
Oh no.
I need iPhone right now.
Ron, good morning, sir. Well, the good news is I'm spotting you an opening move. How about that? I'm going to be tossing a lot of paperwork from the office as soon as I get the closet cleaned out. For the most part. I don't know why I don't take that free pawn. Right? Why don't I take that free pawn? I just don't understand it.
Chimeric.
Said. Hello there. First time here on this channel.
Chimeric, how are you? Welcome. I'm not as abrasive or dynamic as Andres, but ironically, we're setting up some tactics in our game. I play a little bit slower at chess than Andres. And now, what is my opponent up to? It's too bad I'm not getting anything on him.
Chimeric.
Said. Abrasive LOL.
No, I absolutely love his personality. Absolutely love his personality. Can I just play the old-fashioned way here? Or do I want to challenge his commitment to bothering? We'll play it this way. We have a bird's opening that transposed into a... Well, that was interesting. Hold the phone here. Knight takes. Knight takes doesn't amount to much, unfortunately. Does it? Let's just grab the initiative while we can. Grabbing the initiative, folks. Not sure how things can be defended just yet. Whoops, I don't have that move, do I? Interesting. Do I have to fear this? What do I do here, Chimeric? What do I do here? What is this guy up to? Interesting, right? I feel like I'm getting a massive amount of pressure on him, but I don't really like the idea that he's going to undouble his rooks just like that. So let's just hold the fort. Let's not hold the fort. Let's not give away any material. How about that? I already gave away the fort, by the way. He should have played the ever so annoying move. He should have played the ever so annoying move, What in the world? Is he getting in on me?
I think I've seen it before.
I'm in big trouble. Big, big, big trouble.
Can it be that you're right in front of my eyes? It's like I've been hypnotized. Hold me
I'm in big
tight,
trouble.
it's real. I'm scared this moment might pass. I usually say it's too good to be true.
I'm in big, big trouble.
Could it be that
What?
you're the one
That was not what I was expecting, by the way.
patient for? It was worth it, you're worth it. I know it's real this time. Didn't know I could fall
Let's run for it.
this way. Didn't know that you'd take all my fears away. Didn't know you'd be the man of my dreams. Didn't know it, now I know it, now I know that you're real.
We're just gonna hang out, muck about, cross our fingers.
It's funny how we look back to the days when we
But I don't run out of time here. I am a mere mortal after all.
before, but it's true what they say. Could it be that you're the one I waited for, been patient for? It was worth it.
I am a mere mortal.
It's real this time. Didn't know I could fall in love this way. Didn't know that you'd take all my fears away. Didn't know you'd be the man of my dreams. Didn't know it, now I know it, now I know that you're real. They say
So I'm 2 pieces up?
takes time
How bad can it be?
to build that trust.
Right?
Trust that makes it
Do I have to give back material?
Sometimes it's the one you never
Let's just keep up the pressure.
thought that it could be the one. Didn't know I could fall in love this way. Didn't know that you'd take all my fears away.
This nation owes you a huge
Didn't know you'd be the
debt.
man of my dreams. Didn't know it, now I know it, now I know that you're real.
Zia Ul Haq.
Thanks for following.
We're living.
Didn't know it, now
We're living, folks.
know that it's real.
We are living. Oh no. We might not be living. By the way. We might not be living.
White shirt, now red, my blood, and no sleeping.
Nicodemonius.
Said.
My opponent's offering me a
Second hotels in
draw.
row.
Around like no one
I never take draws, but I had no time to think. I had to coordinate my pieces. What in the world was going on there? Oh, it was Ron. Of course it was Ron. Nobody else would offer me a draw. Second Botez in a row indeed. With check. I failed to regard it as check. I forgot that I was playing Ron.
just can't get enough. God,
It's good that I didn't know I was playing Ron, honestly.
I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend
Queen a5 check, king to c2 instead of queen to c3. Yeah, that might have been a better testing move to not walk into any funny business. So this is not a threat.
I'm the bad guy.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Queen to b5.
I like it when you take control, even if you
I couldn't make up my mind.
don't own me. I'll let you play the role. I'll be your animal.
They want me to counterattack, of course, which makes sense.
Likes to sing,
But I chose the Botez gambit, and now I'm no longer absolutely winning.
she reads up
And queen takes d8 was a mistake.
to
Knight takes c5 was a mistake. I should have played rook to e8. I saw it afterwards.
like it
Right after I moved.
just can't get enough. God, just always so
So I played it a move late. And I was right to take the draw offer. I survived Ron, that's all that counts. It is not easy to survive Ron. He's still +3 against me. Alright, Nico. What are we up to here? Oh, I can't believe how badly I played. Or how low my rating is. I'm going to jump into a quick 3-0
Nico Demonius
Said.
Super
Ron
Blitz.
is a machine.
Ron is a machine.
Said. Hey.
Ramsa Ravindra. Welcome back. Good morning. I'm going to get a little bit of revenge here. I need to play 3 games to justify my bad, poor performance. That's for sure. No matter who I play in this arena, I'm going to make the most of 3 games, and we're going to see what we can do. What do I want to do against this fellow? I actually don't want to do this. Alright, now we get to fight for the center. For what it's worth. Doing our best to fight for the center. Where are you going here, sir? That's what I needed to know. Knight takes the... Let's just do it. Can I go this way? No, I cannot go that way. Let's just reinforce our center while we're at it. Tuck that one away. Well, that was fascinating.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Let's just keep up the attack. Let's keep up the attack. Keep up the attack. Keep up the attacks. Whoa! That's terrible. Yeah. Down a pawn for no... Down a... Why am I moving so fast? You're at a 543. Why am I moving so fast? But Chimeric, if you're still here... I play a variety of openings. I don't just play F4. Let's play the Grunfeld today. So I am open to all move suggestions. What? This is a very interesting move, by the way. Almost everything works against us, to tell you the truth. Especially that move.
14,970.
Said. Without my arena you guys can easily play.
Ollie, yes. Your arena. You are very possessive here, sir. We're gonna have to work on that. Yeah? Let's keep bothering him. Mad world. Mad world. Premsai Ravindran, how are you? All right. He's giving up.
Said. Big John, she is very proud that she won yesterday.
Did she win yesterday? Our event? Or did she win on the Monday night chess at her local club? I'm a little bit out of the loop, unfortunately. I'm still waiting for the commitment. I kinda find it sad.
Only 14,900.
We are threatening to trade queens.
Yes, she didn't even play the last round and won anyway.
Nice. Strong. No, she is so strong. Alright, so now that bishop is... a little bit behind. Gaining 1 rating point, losing 5. Gain 1 rating point, losing 5. Next game is my last game. Premsai Ravindaran. Thank you for the Turip Hip with the channel points. Ollie, maybe you can help me decide where we go from here. I am trying. You know what? I need to get my rating up. I can't be experimenting with the openings as much. My opponents are going to play terribly against the Karo Khan. I haven't really decided here yet, but I'm going with knight c6 as recommended by Carlsen's coach. Can I play it this way? I am going to play it this way. How's this for examining, for exciting, yes.
Only 14,907.
That was part of the plan, by the way.
Is b6 theory?
Yeah, b6 is theory. Bishop e6? No. Go ahead, take my pawn. I dare you. I'm trying to get you to take my pawn. Oh, he's taking the bishop with check. That's somewhat annoying. Taking the bishop with check is somewhat annoying.
Only 14,970.
Said. I have no idea playing Karo Ken. I never played it.
Let's keep him in check. Literally, we're going to keep him in check. Oh no! Yeah, the Karo Khan theory is not to get mated. It's a lot easier than that. Let's just go back for a moment.
Said. How long have you been streaming, John?
I've been streaming 2.5 years. Actually, I've been doing it a little bit longer than that. more than 2.5 years, but I'm doing it mainly for myself and for my very small audience of earnest chess improvers. So bishop e6 is definitely a new move. How bad is it? Let's just check this stats here.
Said,
Knight f3.
Hey at Master Chess Dojo, just asking one thing, can I become a VIP? I subbed previously and also following you since August 1st, 2021.
We do have channel point rewards for becoming a VIP.
Said, I'm surprised that you played couple of games with b4 e5 bb2 bxb4 against me. I know Anishgiri promoted this
It does seem
but it just seems a bit dull for you to play it.
Yeah, no, I wanted to answer e4 with e5, Nico, and I was working on a little bit of an e5 strengthening of my repertoire.
Said, I like to play with white against Karo Ken, because I had never problems.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The Karo Khan is a non-offensive opening. It truly is a non-offensive opening.
Said, yes, but can you make me, because I have been watching your streams for a long time.
It wouldn't really be fair to all of those who have used their channel point rewards. I agree that there should be a loyalty badge. They should have a loyalty badge rather than it's not necessarily a VIP badge. So let's just say the essence of VIP is different from a loyalty badge. Like, for example, let's just put it this way. Most of the VIPs on the channel are either other streamers who've rated with massive dedication, or made me a VIP on their channel, and it's a reciprocal thing because I've rated their channel so many times they can't raid me back, and I will always support their channels, etc. The drawback to being a VIP or just awarding VIP randomly is that it gives...
Just e4 or d6 seem more interesting in a live than bxb4, even f6 maybe.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I could consider f6. I agree with you. I could definitely consider f6. Let's see who's played f6.
Said, alright, any badge, maybe you can give me the loyalty badge.
Have you been playing on our... I know you've been watching.
Said,
how did you do?
BTW, are you playing a tournament?
I was playing a tournament, but I just took a momentary time out with a suggestion by Nico concerning this line with beef. But interestingly enough, Ali says he never has any problems against the Karo Khan, but the Karo Khan never has any problems against anyone else either. c5, and knight f3 is actually the best move. D takes c5 has so last year. Now, I saw a game where AK and Emsko played against Danya. I believe he just played e6 and then knight to d7. So it went along these lines, and they couldn't defend these pawns fast enough. And I'm not sure if it went in this manner. But this to me is one of the simplest ways of dealing with this whole shebang.
Said, ND7 is nice here.
According to the Master Chess database,
Said,
the Masters
never
database,
thought of that.
I mean, it's all about practical play, so I believe that I would play queen takes e5 in that. In general, d takes c5, knight to c6 is the way for black to try to play for a win, though. And a6. Just thank you for the bishop pair. Probably best, right? Knight h6. Also, I've played this move. But let's just take a quick peek at a6 for a moment. What are the benefits here of forcing this exchange? We get counterplay on the b file. We get an automatic
Ollie
bum rush against these squares.
14,970.
We might get
But if
bishop
you play
a6 instantly as well.
Fielded bishop, you failed the idea of Caro-Can, I think.
No, because white doesn't play d takes c5 in the that early in the advanced French. So not only is white moving the same pawn twice, justifying black moving the same pawn twice, but then white moves a second pawn twice. And this is actually not a bad French at all, when white gives up the center. We are down a little bit of a tempi, but in general, the practical problems that need to be hurdled. I have about 4 or 5 books on the Caro-Can, and they all recommend a variety of these systems. And the main order of the day, and this is for Chimeric as well before, if you pay attention to the really strong streamers,
Said, I mostly play c3 after c5.
yeah, that's a standard response. Ironically, knight f3 is supposed to be the best move because you might trick your opponent into giving up their white squared bishop after bishop to g4. Let's just return to the... But Nico has a point on the Nishigiri line. It is very boring. I tend, as he already knows, to try to avoid boring chess, which is one of the reasons why I don't answer e4 with e5. Basically, people get to play their theory in and out, day in, day out. And now I'm going to go for an older line, by the way. This is an older concept that I'm going to play for. Not committing myself in any way. I'm going to lock down on the center. Give him the opportunity to bother me. His dark squares are incredibly weak. I don't even know where to begin. Can I get there from here? Let's just batten down the hatches a wee bit. Threaten e6. We are threatening e6, aren't we? We're threatening a pawn on a7. Is he trying to checkmate me? I don't know. Let's just send him packing for a moment. And now for something completely ridiculous. Well, he might play king takes. That would be pretty incredible if he plays king takes. We're here to have fun, folks. Alright, how do we defend this? So he returned the piece. I think you return the piece in more than one way. I don't even know where to go with this, but I'm going to go this way. And we're going to take over the dark squares as well while we're at it.
Nicodemonius
said, that's a gentleman's way to play chess.
Returning the piece? What do we wish to do with this fellow? Batten down some hatches. Mm-hmm. So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind. I want to tag some things on my way to the rodeo, though. We're up a pawn. Let's see a really good way of bothering him the way I want to bother him. Let's bother the back rank. If we can bother the back rank, this will be good. Mm-hmm. So, bishop. Mm-hmm. He's threatening to checkmate me in 2 moves. It's really rude of him. Really, really rude of him. Threatening to checkmate me in 2 moves? Not cool. Not cool to threaten to checkmate me in 2 moves.
Nicodemonios
said. NF3 plus was screaming at me instead of NG4.
Oh, I forgot it's 3-0. NF3 check instead of there. Yes. Hold on. Instead of knight G4. Oh yes, on his reply. Yes. I actually looked at that. I don't know that it was good either. Knight F3 check. G takes F3. No. So I was doing pretty well here. In fact, I was totally winning, but Queen E2 was off the mark, right? I just literally gave up my material. All I had to do was play Rook F8 check and batten down the hatches. I'm losing rating points hand over fist. I'm losing rating points hand over fist. It's really sad. Never occurred to me that I had Queen A3 check. That was not my idea. And then I made it. Well, how bad can it get, folks? I feel like I was completely winning earlier with the pawn push. I didn't check my other one, though. I've been relegated to M and MM. Let's go with the immediate anti-London since I'm in the general population here.
Have you
All right,
Nicodemonius.
it's time to win some material
Why is
here.
London so hated?
Because it loses. It loses in so many ways. Basically, people play moves without thinking. They play moves without thinking. They don't really consider the possibilities of playing good chess. Now, why would I want to give him a better position here? Let's just keep up the pressure on that square and b3 while I'm at it.
Said. Although people hate playing against the London also, no?
No, I don't hate playing against the London. If White's gonna... Imagine that your opponent is gonna throw the same punch every single time and you get a good position against it. Even Bobby Fischer played differently, right? Even Bobby Fischer played differently against the London in so many ways, right? Did I lose my queen? Bummer. He thought he could trap my queen, but he was wrong. He wasted a thought. Let's off for the trade of queens. You're up a piece, right? Let's just keep developing. Just keep developing. Our opponent wants more trades. More trades. More simplification. More simplification. More trades. More trades. And now we trade rooks. We don't get back rank mated, by the way. That, however, is not in the cards. That's not part of the plan. I want to keep the rook on c4 there. Just because. You gots, folks. I don't even know where to begin. We're going to offer more trades. More trades, folks. Let's see if he knows about the weakness of the back rank. More trades. X-ray defense. More trades, folks. Thank you very much. Checkers. No back rank. No back rank. I enjoy playing against the London. London has always been one of my favorite things, places.
Said. How long did it take for you to become a Twitch affiliate?
Probably took me about a month. Didn't take me very long at all. I appealed to certain I appeal to certain people for the most part. Uh-oh, I forgot that I'm not in a Swiss. I appeal to certain people who want to improve their chess. I don't appeal to the bullet-playing, jettisoning crowd. Well, he's isolating my pawn? That's kind of rude. Should we keep attacking? Yeah, I guess we have to. What can I do with him here? Ah, yuck. Am I losing a pawn? I don't know. I do know that I'm giving back the pawn, but he has to trade bishops. Well, he didn't do it. That's interesting. He didn't go for it.
Nation owes you a huge debt.
I'm offering him something. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Knight to g4. Let's find out what he's offering. Yeah, I gave away material, folks. Giving away material, not good. Like, it's crazy how not good. I lose. There's no defending against this. Let's let him have rook e1 check. Well, he didn't play rook e1 check. Yeah, I'm just completely toasted here. I don't like defending. Losing rating points, hand over fist. Let's return to some normal chess. I'm afraid that I'm just not focused. Cookie boy, cookie bot. I hope you're not really a cookie bot. Let me give Gerda. Give Gerda. I'm very thankful for all of the new followers.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
When I first became a master, by the way, when I originally became a master, F4 was a part of my staple repertoire, interestingly enough.
Nicodemonius
said, when you first said that your daughter is moving out, I didn't know if it is good news or bad ones.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Nicodemonius.
Right?
Your games are suggesting the latter.
Yeah, it's bad news. My grandson needs taken care of. It is bad news. How many pieces is he getting for this mess? How many pieces is he getting for this mess? Right?
繁花落热，秋意云归去，思念落
Nicodemonius.
Said, "Oh wow, I didn't see that the queen was under attack."
Yeah, that was the plan. The plan is and remains to get an open file on my opponent's king, and we will avoid any funny business. How bad can it be to go forward? Alright, pretty bad. Woo! I dodged bishop e7, folks. My god, I have dodged bishop e7. Is that crazy or what? And he's not seeing any of my threats. How about that, folks? Yeah, my games are indicating that I should not be playing chess right now. Right? Yeah, it's my grandson I'm worried about. What can you do? She doesn't have a job. Her theoretical boyfriend who's supposed to be supporting her doesn't have a job. And they have other problems. Fortunately, I don't know what those problems are overtly, but my suspicions are crushing me. I've lost enough rating points. I can only apologize. Yep. I appreciate it, Cookie Boy. I need to do my normal daily work.
Chess can be a coping thing. If you don't mind losing some rating points, that is.
You're right. Let's get back in there. You're right. Let's get back in there. Let's see what we can do to get a 50% score.
True.
Can I get a 50% score? I've played 7 games. I am -3. I think.
Said, "Do you accept challenges from the chat?"
I don't usually accept challenges from the chat. We had a reward.
Thank God my daughter is far from moving out.
We have a reward system set up. Yeah, I know. It's very stressful. This is not the first time that she's moved out, though. She moved out when she was 16. She moved out when she was 18, I think. She just kept moving out. Alright, let's just stake out some space here.
Chimeric.
Said, "Oh no. Couldn't hear your response cause I got an ad playing just now."
Oh, I'm sorry. We have reward challenges set up for playing against viewers. However, I have not yet set up a regular schedule for playing subscribers. I believe that the number one benefit
Thanks
to
for
playing
following.
for playing subscribers, for the most part, hold on here, what happened there?
Cookiebot YT.
Said, "I am on Twitch and YouTube, haha."
Thank you, Cookiebot YouTube. I am able to respond to your Twitch and YouTube comments. That's the one major benefit to the speech chat. Alright. as I already, there's some serious weaknesses in this position. I don't even know where to begin with them. He gave up his center pawn. Let's just go with that. He gave up his center pawn.
Said. BTW, is the champion games analysis redeemable forever lost? Or may we expect the return of the king?
The return of the king. You know what? I think it's going to be a summer thing. But I also have to catch up. Namaste, Nico, for asking that question. I need to catch up. Thank you for the sub, CookieBot. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I think YouTube subscribers should definitely be getting it. Now, how do I tell if someone's a YouTube subscriber versus a regular person? That is the trickier part, right? Let's go for it this way.
CookieBot it.
Said. There is no good way.
Right? So we went all the way back. I forgot that I'm not playing.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Well, I must say that I prefer your analysis streams to regular ones. Shame I can't always attend them.
Hold on here. Now I'm skewering through, right? In theory, I'm skewering through to the c3 pawn. I should not be losing material out of this deal. Or am I? I had to play rook takes e1 first. Playing like shite. Shite! I do need a coaching session with chess coach Andres. I can't play anymore. I have to take myself out of the running of chess coach Andres's rapid event. I did apply. I just can't play chess at the moment. It's crazy how much I can't play chess. I'm not playing pool tonight either as a result of it. I should.
Said. Is this chess.com?
No, this is actually Lee Chess.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Maybe some puzzles for a slower pace?
Yeah, that's what I should do. Thank you, Nico. I do like my analysis streams to the regular ones, but the regular ones are designed for the practice, right? Oh, this is a... This is a 3-0. I'm trying to Do we have a mod that can untime out? Cookie?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Oh, I'm not saying that you should change anything.
No, I can't.
YT.
Said. I just got timed out for asking what platform you play on.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Daily arena is hugely important.
CookieBot it.
Said. Thanks.
Yeah, in the... So, as soon as possible, I'm going to return with the analysis streams. Whenever I say I'm going to be doing the analysis streams, by the way, I tend to... What's the right word? Not play them. So he didn't play e5. That's strange. All right. For some reason, this one is going to have to go. Let's get our bishop out of the lurch, though. We're going to play bishop e1, bishop h4, bishop whatever. Wasn't that interesting? He's trying to trap my bishop. I was curious about that. I was very curious how you were going to handle that. What? Can he play that way? I guess he can. Now what? Do we take on e6 and let him take on d4 or f4? Yeah, we take on e6. Want you to know.
Fresh out of Chicago, looking for my Encarnacion. Call me Nacho, the kind of girl from the look of her eyes make me feel so epically high, like I'm Tableau. I used to be with one, she had me sprung and whipped. This chicken headed got me feeling like a chicken strip. Piece of meat, now I'm barely at a piece of mind.
Should I play king takes? No. He has a major simplifying endeavor here. I fall for those things. I fall for those things. There's no time to play another game, and there's no point in playing another game. Daily arena, hugely important, yes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enough of my personal life being exposed on Twitch and YouTube. We are...
Your viewership is very diverse.
Very happy about that. I don't cater necessarily to US audiences because the last 5 years, 6 years now, the previous 6 years have determined that the intelligence of the average American is no longer credible. So I cater mainly to Europe, Asia, and I have thankfully a handful of viewers in South Africa, Morocco, and I'm very proud that they keep coming back every day, like Nico, who's in Budapest at the moment. And I need to take care of that business today.
Nico Demonius
said.
What do I mean? I mean, since 2016, I've been very disheartened with everything in the United States. So therefore, I don't really stream later in the day because I know no one's awake. Like Eric is an exception to the rule. He lives in Sacramento. I get the late night crowd on average, the people that are really dedicated to chess. But in general, I've taken, the stuffing has been taken out of me as far as being lucky to live in the United States, you know what I mean? Most of the other things are still great. Most of the communities are still great. But as a result, when I first started streaming, I didn't mind streaming in the early morning. These hours are suited across Europe much better because if I stream at 5 o'clock in the morning in the United States, I get the far more diverse crowd of Asia, Europe. I'm not even sure. I'm like flipping a coin between whether or not Russia is Asia or Europe. But they don't necessarily have the freedom to watch what they want to watch on Twitch anyway, as it turns out. But in any event, thank you, CookieBot. Where are we? I'm going to raid our good friend Kingslayer Sloan.
Nico Demonios
said, I think Twitch is yet unrestricted.
That's pretty amazing. I don't know, it seems hard to believe though. There's a lot of, but I mean, you don't have the same old Soviet Union, well, you do have some of them as we discussed before. But you don't have the same old Soviet Union mentality that I tend to, like I've got a retained image, Nico, of the Russia that I grew up with for 20 some years.
Said,
you know?
my GF from Arizona invited me, but I am such a coward. I am afraid of rattlesnakes and scorpions. Haha.
There are no rattlesnakes and scorpions in Arizona. Not where you will be. I have been to Arizona many times. Tucson. I mean, they have a little bit of a different bug creature wildlife, but you have nothing to worry about. Praise the Son of God, thank you.
Yeah, I missed that part of our history.
You did. You are very lucky. But I grew up with it. I was very, very much, it was a part of my childhood as far as, you know, I was so thankful with all the changes and the capitalistic opportunities that arose. But oh, I hate to end on such a nice song. One of my favorite songs. Come on, baby. Any Pretenders covers, I absolutely love.
Said, she says they hate scorpions too because they always come in her house.
Really? Where does she live?
Said, I do believe that the image of USSR was a bit worse in US than it was in real life.
I absolutely believe that.
Never end the steam.
So just never end the stream? No, I have a tremendous amount of stuff going on today.
For that party.
Only 14,970.
At least you didn't have to worry about it. I think toward the end it was worse. Yeah, Prescott. Prescott is near. If I had to guess, there's a Lowe's Resort near there, I believe, and actually I think Mark Arnold's got some relatives near there as well. For those of you who don't know me, just because I usually throw it up earlier, I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. I've been teaching since 1984 by accident. And what else? Please check out It's Arena Chan. Please check out Chescudo, who was in the other day, who I didn't give enough of a shout out to,
Cookie botted.
and Kingslayer Sloan, of course, who we're about to raid.
I will go now.
Alright, have a super day. I will be back with some...
Oh,
Let me throw up the wiki for Mark. I need to get Mark into doing something that he'll enjoy.
I had a small question.
Uh-oh, what's your small question? If I can't answer it in X number of seconds. I'm here, sir. What was your question? Any book on teaching chess? Best Lessons of a Chess Coach, the original version by Sunil Weramantry. I like that one a lot. I like Best Lessons of a Chess Coach, the original edition by Sunil Weramantry. Hold on, I had to cancel that raid to answer this question. Let's go back to this for a moment. So, you wanted to teach chess. Kasparov teaches chess, but in general, alright, let's just take this from the ground up. I want everyone to understand that you can teach chess from the perspective of how the pieces move. And in general, I do believe in mastering the chess basics on Lichess. So in this particular example, wow, I wasn't even at full screen. I do like all the features of this. There are a handful of these that I don't like. So there are some illegal positions in some of these, for example. Like teaching how to capture. My video memory must be low, but in general, I think it's also the Lichess enhancements. Lichess enhancements have to be turned off. I don't think I need the Lichess enhancements anymore, interestingly enough. I'm going to turn off the Lichess enhancement for a moment. How about that? Let's reload.
Cookie botted.
said.
I don't think I need the
Why
lead
do you
chess
use
enhancement.
Lycus?
Right? And you just have to capture. So I believe that if you're working with someone, you need to work on the values and the movements of the pieces, one right after the other. So the rook moves just like it's shaped. It moves along the flat parts of the squares. Notice that the rook has a very box-like endeavor. So you can actually see that the rook moves just like it's shaped, right? Along the ranks and the files. It moves along the flat parts of the squares. When we get to the bishop has a very pointed top. So because the bishop has this pointed type top, it moves only along the points of the squares.
Cookie botted.
And it's very easy to
Oh,
decide
I did not notice that.
that they are designed exactly the way they move. And here there's some decision-making patterns. And just in case you thought it just taught one bishop, then you have to actually solve problems using both bishops. So the bishops that are pointed to travel on the points of the squares, the pawns are like one-way street signs. They can only plow forward and they can only capture diagonally. The queen has many points to her crown, so she can travel like either a rook or a bishop in any direction. And I often mention that the king has one simple crown. So the king can only travel the same like the rook and the bishop, but only one square at a time. Right? And the knight has a little L-shaped pattern. The knight is actually twice as tall as it is wide, so it moves just like it is shaped. So when you look at the pieces, you actually don't need to be reminded for the most part of too much. And when you're dealing with the pawns capturing, right, you're also going to be dealing with this and some en passants. So for example, I take that back. Sometimes you're going to move one square. But under the fundamental part, you can actually deal with en passant. This is my favorite feature. to a certain extent, because you can practice en passant just like a tennis ball machine. Notice that we can't capture that one, it was already there. We're capturing in this direction. Notice that we can't capture in that direction, but we can capture in this direction. And now the tennis ball machine. This is a good drill for the most part. So the only tricky piece is the one that's not a piece. So all of the pieces can move backwards, and when the pawn reaches the other side of the board, it becomes a piece. And I reset my progress routinely here. And then, and I highly recommend this for everyone, you can move through all of these. I would recommend doing all of these for the amusement value. Just being able to give checks and stuff like that, right? This tells you the values of the pieces, so you have to capture the more valuable piece. Finding checks in two move. Basically preparing to check, planning ahead, checking the king. And then when you get through to the end, you will actually go to the practice section, which is spelled very strangely there. And here we'll do our checkmating patterns in the shortest order possible. For example, checkmating in 3 moves. Or the rook mates. So there's supposed to be a checkmate in 4 moves. Rook check. And then mate, because we just cut him off just like that. So you can practice your basic checkmates in the queen and bishop mate and the queen and knight mate. You can try to find the fastest possible mate, or you can go in your checkmate list. Oh, you don't see the checkmate list, do you? The drop-down box does not appear on the bottom left, the practice list. When I click on this, you don't see the drop-down box, but I will choose the next section, which is pattern piece checkmates 2. And you're going to practice all sorts of patterns with the hook mates, etc. Back rank mates, yada yada yada. And I do believe in using this a lot in your chess teaching, because it has all the material right there for you. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to overlook anything. And also, chess books are somewhat overrated as far as your killing trees for knowledge that should be shared in a group environment or in a more personal environment. To me, chess is a social game, and learning in isolation is one way to do it. Like, someone can buy a book, but you could also interactively learn through a Twitch stream, and I'm a big believer in this, right? So on average, we're learning the chess basics, we're learning the practice section, and you can do this however you want, you know, practice checkmating the engine. You always need your king in every endgame. Let's just keep pushing him back. I know I'm not doing it in the most efficient way. So now we're going to drive him. But now notice how the knight controls the dark squares, right? So you still have him in a massive mating net, whether you choose this method or not. And we just need a tempo here. And we need one more tempo to keep him in. We're going to checkmate on this square. And I get that age-old pattern. This is the pattern that I love. Let's choose a better piece set. Since I gave up my Lee chess theme, right? Board theme. Yuck. This board is almost too blue for me. But these pieces are why I use Lichess enhancements. I just want to see if I can go without the Lichess enhancement. If I'm not going to use the translucent board.
Nicodemonius.
Said. I like Maestro set.
The Maestro set? In Lichess enhancement? Or here? I don't see the names of these. Oh, you're right. I do see the name. Companion. Companion is my default.
Nicodemonius.
Said. The bishop is nice and pointy there.
Nicodemonius.
Said.
Nice
On
and
basic
pointy.
Lycus.
Yes. Casal, Leipzig, Fantasy.
Nicodemonius.
What is
Said.
Fantasy? Yuck.
Second one on 6th row.
6th row. That is nice. That is very nice too. Let's see the main board. Let's do Lichess TV while we keep everybody entertained. Yeah, this is where I usually do it, to check out my piece sets.
Said. Anyways,
Nihal Sarin.
advice.
Yeah, basically there are a few different books that are really great for teaching chess. I like, but for beginners, I wouldn't go with Best Lessons of a Chess Coach. That's why I had to stop the raid. I had to stop the raid because I started off in the wrong direction with the advice. And then I'm like, wait a minute, if you're teaching someone how to play chess, rather than teaching them how to play better chess, that's a different story. It's already 7-11. Let's see what we can do here. So piece set. So this was my default companion. But how is this different from the Lichess enhancement? 1 second here. I'm going to reload. So this is where I was. The board is a little washed out, right?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Maybe one day my students would play against yours.
Indeed.
Nicodemonius.
Said.
Game room
Unlikely
pieces.
though, but I can dream, right?
Cookie bot.
Well, believe it or not, if you stick with it. So ICC pieces, these are what's used on the ICC. These are remarkably similar to the Nico pieces, but not quite. The Gothic pieces. But the board is way too blue here. Or is it? Maybe it's not way too blue.
Cookie bot it.
Said. At Nicodemonius you are a coach?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Not yet.
Not yet. I think that if Nico were to improve his own game, and we've been through this a few times before.
Said.
Oh,
But
you missed
seems
that
like a
chance
fun
for
thing to do.
Neil Cern missed the pawn fork.
Said. So how do you have students then?
No, everyone finds someone. I think you should always give back to the community, CookieBot. Basically, if you go to the local cafe and you see someone playing chess and you want to help them,
Ollie 14,970.
then you should.
Said. I think young players learn the most when they participate in official championships. They play
Right.
and train with players of the same age and also listen to their coaches, hear so slightly different ideas.
It doesn't have to be in a championship either.
But I am not very good.
But you have to apply yourself. What Ollie was talking about is that you have to participate in a competitive environment that will thrive, that will motivate your, like you're doing this for a purpose. For example, when I see streamers just playing random games, just playing random bullets with small rating goals, I mean, that's one way to try to do it. But in general, Bishop D4 check.
Cookie bot it.
Said. I have no idea where we have those in my country.
What do you mean, chess clubs? Oh, you have to find out through looking up FIDE calendars. What country are you in? All of the countries have chess tournaments, even if they're hard to find.
Nicodemonius.
And knight f6 wins.
You can check tournaments on chessresults.com.
You can also do chess-results.com.
Israel.
Yeah, chess-results.com. I'm going to make sure that this link is good. Is that it? Yeah, chessresults.com, tournament search. Now, unfortunately, you might only find tournaments that have been played in the past, but you can go to the official website.
//chess-results.com/turnitrsush.aspx?land=1.
There's another reason for lack of links for now that we've got speech chat. I'm just going to look at Israel myself to see what's going on. Wow, in Beersheba? Yes. There we go. Now the U.S. tournaments are not on chessresults.com as much.
970.
Said. First step should be, go in a chess club.
Yeah. The Mongolian Blitz Championships are in 23 days. That's pretty cool. I wonder if anyone can enter the Mongolian Blitz Championships.
But like how?
Well, first off, the last link that I posted were the links in your neighborhood, right? So if you go to the links in your neighborhood, and you can actually choose the language at the top for yourself, at the very top, you'll see Arabic, Armenian, so you can actually choose other languages for the chessresults.com server.
Said. Country.
And then you do the tournament search, you choose the country. I wouldn't search the tournament. No, I wouldn't search the tournament. I would just go by country. And then find the organizers in that link that I sent, right? The chessresults.com fed ASPX. And then I would go to any of those organizers. If you see something that's being held near you, and contact one of those organizers. And they look like they have a lot of beginner events, a lot of starting out events. Especially the under age 8. I don't know how old you are, Cookie Bot. But they are definitely playing the qualifiers of the Israeli Chess Championship.
Cookie bot it.
Said. Well, not under 8 years.
No, I know you're not. Blitz Hanukkah under 1800. Yeah, you get to play in the Blitz tournament. The Israeli Championship is in 6 days. I'm glad Nico pointed this out. A lot of grandmasters playing in that tournament. I would definitely go to this tournament just to watch. This is your tournament just to watch, by the way. You go to this tournament just to watch, and then you find the official homepage of the organizer, which I'm going to post here. Then you find the contact information. Not for you to play in this particular event, but to find out for more information in your local area. And you will hunt this one down. I guarantee it. You will hunt this one down. You can find it this way. Let's just go to watch broadcast, right? The Vugar Gashimov Memorial. And occasionally the official website will not be the standard one, right? I'm going to go to something that might bring up chessresults.com. All of these are all so lovely. Right? Oh, I see it. I know where I needed to go. Results. Here we go. Now we're in business. So we can show you on the stream. So in this particular endeavor, right, I'm going to go home. And in this particular page, I'm going to choose the Federation selection, Israel. Oh, there it is. Israel. And basically, if you're going to a place and all of that, and you want to know what events are happening, this is when they start. Now, I'm not very good at reading Hebrew, but the Israeli Women's Championship also starts in this particular one. You go to the tournament, you go to Google Maps even, you can actually open Google Maps, the tournament homepage. Well, they didn't link the homepage of the organizer on the women's section, or did they? They did, but it opened up in a new window. You can follow the games on Follow Chess. Closing those things just to keep my stream from being unstable. I've gotten no warnings yet. So all's good. So yeah, if I was to go to a tournament, let's just go here for the most part. Let's say I wanted to go, as Ollie and I were just talking about Irina Chan, if we wanted to go to the Netherlands. And then we scroll down to the Netherlands tournaments. Wow, Groningen A, B, and C. The Chess Festival is happening in Groningen in one day. And Irina should definitely be there. If anything, she should do an IRL stream from that. I certainly would. Look at this, in the C section. These guys are unrated, beginning players unrated in Groningen. Meanwhile, in order for me to get some things done for Nico Demonius later, basically if you go to any one of these events and click on results, it will take you to the homepage of chessresults.com, and you can find events in almost any country. Canada, for example, Euro Chess Club Championship, last update. You'll be able to find any of these players to a certain extent. Playing schedule. Etc. and so on. January 28th. First Winter Open. They have an under 2000 section and under 1600 section.
Cookie bot it.
Said. Where does it say when it starts?
Like I said, if you go to results, for example, this one, where was I? I was in Canada, for example. I went to Canada. Hold on, I have to go to the home page. And make this much smaller so you can see it. So I had to go to the home page. I go down here to Israel, and it tells you when it starts in a little while. I'm going to go with Canada just to make sure it's all in English for me. And you'll see that this is going to start in 8 days. Let's take the Hart House Holidays Open. It starts in 8 days and in 9 hours. And if I look it up here the information. Not every one of them seems to have. I went to the Aurora Chess Club Championship homepage of the organizer, and that brings up a place where you can find contact information.
Nicodemonius
said. Or you can put Israel on here, https://chess-results.com/turnierasush.aspx?lan=1, and it would show you a huge table of tournaments with start dates and all other information.
Cookie bot it.
Said. Oh, so the last updated is in how long it starts?
Nicodemonius.
The last update isn't necessarily...
Yet. That's last update, not start time.
Oh, it's not start time. But I was just saying you can also contact the tournament. So let's go to what Nico is pointing out. Oh, that's the tournament database, tournament search, right. But in general, what I have done in the past when I'm traveling somewhere is I just look to see what tournaments have been played, and I contact the organizers. The organizer's website usually has a link to stuff in the local area, and then I can find it that way. So if I were going to Hong Kong, for example, playing schedule though, this is starting in 8 days. Right? I think the last update is to the page. As well. Let's take the Hong Kong Rapid Championship of 2022. Let me just see this for a moment. This did happen on the 12th.
In 17 days, no?
Yeah, but they updated the Hong Kong Junior Chess Championships 10 hours ago. They updated this page 10 hours ago. So the schedule for this tournament is January 23rd, 2023. So notice that the last update has to do with what the organizer did with the page. It could also be the posted results of an event that's just completed. So that's the awkward part. But I would definitely be looking for a city that you're looking for. So, for example, for me, United States, let's just see what's going on here, just so that I have a better base. So the Spice Cup, that's definitely a result. The 1000 GM LA fundraiser. Los Angeles fundraiser. And I would have to go to, there are no tournament details. Is this really happening in Los Angeles? $1,000 to Grandmaster, I assume. I'm just checking out that 1000 GM event, LA fundraiser. Here's one in Miami. Playing schedule. Oh, ranking cross table after round 7. This one's in progress. This one should be completed. But I would definitely look for the 2023 events, right? Let's see when this one is happening. Keith Espinosa is organizing this one. And you'd have to go to the playing schedules, the official tournament homepage of the organizer. And it looks like my friend Andre is directing. And I haven't actually been to any of these events. So it could be time for me to go. Alice Lee is playing in that particular one. Nico Chasen from our school. I am elect, by the way. And these are the representative nations involved. Yep, in 17 days for the Hong Kong Junior Tournament. So this one is on January 12th and 16th. Interestingly enough. So meanwhile,
Cookie bought it.
Said, how do you recommend getting better without needing to pay for a coach?
like I said, I think we just went through that, at least here. You definitely should be applying yourself through coaching through streams, absolutely. And also make sure you do all of your chess basics and all of your practice drills. And you can also practice coordinates. I like the fact that they have infinite time as opposed to 30 seconds. Infinite time allows you to start training on the, so you basically click on the name of the square, F3, H6, B1. Let me use the mouse so you can see what I'm doing. A7, C4, H3, F2, A3, H7, F6, B2, H7. So basically knowing the names of the squares is key. Go back. And we can do it in 30 seconds as well, but I'm not going to use the mouse. So basically, D4, E7, A3, G1, D5, H1, C4, D2, H1, C2, F3, A4, B3, D2, B5, E3, D4, E6, F5, G3, C4. Oops, did I not get G3, H8, A4, C2, B3, H8, F5, D4, B8, E7, G1, C7, H3, B8. Now, a score for Andrew Tang in this particular endeavor, by the way, is about, he scores around 90 to 100. He can do about 3 per second. So in 30 seconds, he can find the square using a mouse. I was using a touch screen, mind you. And you can do it for black too. Now this reverses all of the names, right? So basically G3, F8, B2, D6, B7, whoops, B7, F4, H5, B7, G2, C8, G5, A1, C7, A6, C5, D2, F5, B6, E3, whoops, C8, F7, G3, D6, G3, C1, H5, C3, G2, E5, C7, H6, F1, B7. So yeah, pretty much the same amount of speed knowing where the squares are. And by the way, knowing the names of the squares allows you to analyze very, very deeply. It allows you to analyze very, very deeply. That's key. So for the most part, and then play games regularly, 3 games a day on a routine basis, and analyze your games. Whether you're playing a 5-3 blitz game or a 10-0 rapid game, you just click on this and you just basically you get a game with an opponent that is remarkably close in rate. And knight c6 is a common mistake. a6 would be an even more common mistake. Let's just continue developing. Watch him play queen f6. And take my bishop. Yes, exactly. Let's enjoy this. Now I feel like we're enjoying this game a little bit too much. Right? Don't you think we're enjoying this game a little bit too much? Can I go this way? I'm enjoying this game just a little bit too much. He's going after my rook next, there's no doubt about it. He can go after my rook next if he would like. But let's keep him out of the business here. Keep him out of our business. He's looking at a lot of deep stuff here. There's no doubt in my mind that he's looking at a lot of deep stuff. Probably could have extracted my knight a little bit sooner, though. So how do we want to go about this? Do I want to dive in with one knight or the other? I'm already a rook ahead. Let's see here. Let's rescue that one. Just in case he wants to trade some more. He doesn't quite have enough on it. But he will win it. Or will he? I don't know if he's going to win it. This was my plan.
Said. Ne7 just wins a piece, right?
Yeah, but I'm up a rook. I'm already up a rook. He doesn't want to trade pieces. I am actually up a rook. Now I have to decide how I'm going to go about extracting my queen. Let's just keep capturing. Oops, well that was not a good sign. I should have captured once and trapped my own queen appropriately.
Nicodemonius
said. Coming
As
from down a rook to down a material seems like an improvement.
Yeah, unfortunately now I'm just losing. Now it's 2 pieces for a rook.
SSC Savas
said. Hello. How
Wow.
are you, good sir?
My opponent wanted even more. That's pretty cool. My opponent wanted even more, so you can only capture one at a time, right? Let's go this way. We don't have to lose too much time. So now what do we have? He's thinking about trying to stuff me with knight f2. He is. And now we'll go for it. Check. And then takes. And then takes. And then takes some more. Yeah, I guess so. We'll give him that much.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of
So
you.
somehow
You'd be like,
we've weathered this
I wanna hold you
just
so.
okay.
At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be.
And he's got knight to g4.
My eyes off of you.
Pardon the way that I stand. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true.
Did I walk into it? I did walk into it. I had to play queen to g3.
I love you.
I tell you, I have no idea what I'm doing these days.
It's quite alright. I need you, baby.
I do not have any idea what I'm doing these days.
I love you, baby. Trust in
Let's not allow him time to think about this, nor miss the fact that he's got mate in 2.
Oh, pretty baby.
It is a rough day on stream.
Oh, pretty baby. Now that I found
Alright, we're back to raiding our man with the hat.
oh, baby, let
How about that?
you. Oh, baby.
oh, baby.
Wise men say only fools rush
Let's head over. I know we don't really have 10 viewers to raid, but we will see how many real viewers we actually have. Thank you everyone for being here.
SSC Savas.
Said.
I resigned, yeah.
Did you resign?
I resigned. I didn't let him have a chance to find the mate. On that note, I never actually quit while I lose, but this is a... We're gonna do what we have to. In any event, please enjoy my friend SC Savas. Yes, I had to call it a day on that note.
I love you, baby.
And CookieBot, thank you for the YouTube sub. Cheers and thank you everyone. Ciao and have a great day. I'll be back. Hopefully the instructional streams will be starting again tomorrow. If not later today, if I just dig my head out of this, because I don't think I'm playing. Cheers and ciao everyone.
Ollie 14,970.
And things. Okay, so puzzles, so puzzle
THX
rush.